All right, if you were in the 60s and you were driving down a highway and there was a hitchhiker, would you pick it up? I say that because hitchhikers don't seem to be very common anymore. So I'm thinking of like one of those classic
I mean,
movies.
it's hard to put
60s?
myself in the perspective of somebody in the 60s, knowing what I know now.
What was
But-
there any murders going on in the 60s, like the Zodiac or
Yeah.
anything?
Fuck yeah.
There's murders all the time. It's the world. Since the beginning of everything, there's been murders.
Probably. To be honest.
It
Would
just
you?
depends on the situation. Not if I'm late to work.
A man
But,
and
like,
a woman, or a woman, or just a man?
Well, I would definitely have picked up a woman. Not to be creepy, but they're
not at all.
No
damsel in
creepiness
distress. Come on, you gotta be the prince.
Sheesh.
A man, maybe. If I think I could
Would
take
you
him,
pick me up?
probably not.
You do look kind of threatening.
I do?
I mean,
I can imagine you just like a backpack and just like I don't know, like old army fatigues.
My
bro.
shorts would be so short. I'll tell you that right now. They'd be like the camo shorts, but they're cut off. Brief style. All right, anywho.
you need to look like you're going to contribute something if you want to get picked up, but not too much.
Not too much.
Yeah.
I'm thankful, but not endearing.
Like, I have something to give.
Yeah.
But it's not me.
Like, yeah. You're going home with something. Yeah.
Yeah, but
I don't even know what we're talking about anymore.
I'd probably say 70% chance I'd probably give him a ride.
Pick 'em up.
Now, have you ever like seen like an old person walking from the store or something, and you just feel so bad that you want to give him a ride?
Yeah, I see it all the time.
I see
I
it.
see it, and I do feel bad, but I'm just like, bruh.
But I turn that shit up. Keep on riding.
Like, does that make you an ass
We're not going
for not giving them a ride?
No.
Okay, because I always feel like, damn, I should have gave her a ride.
So should the person in front of you and behind you.
Yeah,
That doesn't make it right. But maybe once in your life you should.
I have.
You have. You
That's-
gave a stranger a ride. I find that hard to believe.
No, well, it wasn't exactly a stranger. I knew him from around my mom's
Yeah.
house. She was a neighbor. She was a neighbor of my mom, and she was walking.
Neighborhood. Your mom's neighborhood.
Yeah.
She lived near your mom.
Yeah.
Yeah, there's so many ways to say that.
No, because she had just come back to the store that I was just coming back. And I'm like, hey, that's, my mom's neighbor. I'm going to give her a ride. Because she was like,
She hot?
no, she was like 65.
Oh, 65 is the new 40.
Dude.
But, yeah, no, so I gave her a ride. She loaded up her groceries. She knew who I was, so it wasn't like exactly, weird.
Plus postman.
Did it look like solicitation? Like,
You pulled up on the curb. Did you just whistle?
No, I was just like, hey,
She came
you want a
over.
ride? And she's like,
she leaned on your window.
Was there a negotiation period?
no.
No, that's nice of you. I don't know if I would do that.
I used to pick
No, I've never done it to a complete stranger, but
when I was like older in football, like high school, like my older years of high school when I was driving, I used to pick up like younger kids and take them to practice and stuff. That lived in my neighborhood. 'Cause I
I'm
was
glad you said take them to practice because
Yeah, bro.
you
I
like
wasn't just picking up little kids. See, that's why you can't do nice things. You know what I mean?
Bro, when we were coaching, I had to take one of our kids home.
Yeah, I remember that.
That was a sketchy situation.
I should have
man.
went with you.
I honestly, yeah.
I didn't think of it at the time. I just noped out of there before
Shit
they
was
asked me for a
sketch.
ride.
I had to take a 7-year-old girl to her.
well, I had to
house.
pick one up.
Did you?
Yeah,
I don't like that.
What do you
man.
do? You should just run the camera right off.
You
rip.
gotta run the camera.
they sat in the back. We ain't talk. I just drove to practice.
10 and 2, baby, the whole ride.
Like
No
it's
way.
weird to run the camera, but at the same time, it's like, hey,
And it's for my protection.
But here's the thing: the parents seemed perfectly okay with it. I'm
like you don't know me for
you don't
shit.
know me at all. You see me for an hour and a half,
3
once a
weeks.
week.
Yeah, 3 weeks.
Crazy.
They probably assumed that they did thorough background checks on us
They
as
did
well.
not. They're like, you want to coach? Okay.
No,
Yeah, that's
well,
just
you're gonna
fine.
coach. Yeah.
Scary world, man.
Yeah, don't do that. don't do it.
You should have said no.
And have the girl just sit at the park. by
Yeah,
herself?
we'll sit here at the park. I'll sit.
Until your mom gets here.
We'll call a police officer to escort you home. I don't know. I don't know what you want from me.
Yeah, I mean, you could have gone there. I'm like, hey, her mom didn't show up. I don't know where she lives. You know, you knew where she lived. But
I didn't even take her home. I took her to a phone store.
What?
Yeah, that's where her mom was chilling.
that made it sound
That's the most
so much
Akron
worse.
shit I've ever heard. It was like a Boost Mobile.
Yeah.
Dang. Dang, that's crazy. She was there though. You saw her.
Uh-huh.
Dang. Alex the hero.
What can I say? I'm just spreading.
It's crazy. I remember like
Positivity
being a
through
little
the
kid.
ease.
I remember being a little kid and like adults like talking to me and like for lack of a better term, like razzing you. You
Yeah.
know what I mean? I don't talk to kids
No.
at all.
Just don't talk to them.
No.
Unless they talk to you, you don't talk.
Yeah. And even then,
Yeah.
I like look around and be like, y'all see this shit? This
Yep.
kid's talking to me. You see it? Everybody sees it, right? He's talking to me. Yeah.
It's just
fucking
better to
crazy.
be safe, man.
Yep. Limits the possibilities of anything going wrong.
We watch too many movies.
We're watching the news too often. Shit, that shit
It's got
happens
weird, but
way too often.
We're one of the biggest human trafficking capitals.
not us personally.
No.
No, the U.S.
No, our area.
Oh, really? Oh,
Yeah.
yeah.
Yeah, like Belden Village Mall.
Yeah, because all the highways converge around there, so you could go any direction.
And like Toledo, I think, is up there,
Yeah.
or Dayton or something. One.
it's wherever a whole bunch of highways meet.
Yeah.
So don't go out alone.
I guess, yeah.
Welcome to the Extra Medium Show.
And we are back with another episode. Welcome to the Extra Medium Show. I'm Corey.
I'm Alex.
Shaman.
Shamona. And Alex is in his camo shirt.
I didn't even put it together, man.
I was wondering
No,
that.
I
Yeah, right.
I swear to God, I didn't even think about it.
I was like, this motherfucker
No.
prepped, bro.
I swear to God.
Because he wanted to talk. Pew, pew. War movies.
Yeah. My fave.
Yeah.
I love them.
So we've already talked war in the
Yeah,
past.
we've been like done specific episodes.
But Alejandro has like been watching war movies and just felt it deep down inside that he wanted to get some more out. He had more to give.
Yeah, I agree. I mean, you probably noticed most of my like what did you watches? At least 70% of the time are war movies or war shows.
Mm-hmm.
So big fan. But I want to know your guys' opinion first. Like, what are your favorite? What's your favorite?
I don't know what my favorite. Let me think about it because we always do this, and I give my favorite too fast.
Yeah.
And then we talk about it, and I change my mind. So I have a favorite in mind.
I will say one of the
Or what's your
movies.
favorite? I'll let you finish in 1 second. I'm sorry.
Look at this.
I'm sorry. I'm so
No,
sorry.
you good?
What's your? I'll change the question too. That's why I wanted to cut you off before you answered. What's your favorite type of war movie?
Like what period?
Yeah. So okay.
Oh, I don't know about that.
Okay.
But I was gonna say one of the movies that I could watch over again, like
Yeah.
Black Hawk Down.
Black Hawk Down's a great movie.
Like,
That's-
if I see it on, I probably will turn it on.
It's a long movie, but it has a lot of stars in it, and
a lot of shit goes wrong.
a lot of shit goes wrong. That's scary. Have you seen Black Hawk
Of
Down?
course.
I can't imagine being like stuck in that city like that. Like for the way I understand it, that's a pretty accurate depiction of what actually happened.
Somalia, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. And it was pretty fucked. Like, and then those guys had to run home. You remember that?
Yeah, at the end where they're just fucking like,
Yeah.
they have like a truck in front of them, right? And they're just or something in front of them. And they're just fucking like following it.
They weren't at that point. They weren't following anything. They knew the way out. They
Okay.
just couldn't get a vehicle to get out.
Okay. Yeah.
It's so crazy to think like like the people that they were fighting in Somalia are just like dudes,
Yeah. Just
Yeah.
people
like
who live there.
like us.
Well, that's
Like we just are born somewhere else, and that's not our life. But that could very easily like we could be like. That's
and
crazy.
you got to kind of understand the fight too. Like, they're not just maybe bad guys. I'm not sticking up for them at all, but like,
Yeah.
that's what they're fighting for their place.
They think
just
that
to
Their
save.
belief is the
Yeah,
same as
they think
what
that-
we're
yeah.
fighting for.
Yeah, we're not gonna get into it.
Oh.
To that, but
I like Black Hawk Down. I think I like, for the most part, I really enjoy World War II movies.
see, I was gonna go Vietnam. Maybe
Vietnam's
there's
good
not a
too.
lot.
There isn't.
Not a lot of-
A lot of the ones that are out there are some of the best war movies made. So there's not a lot of them.
Like what?
Apocalypse Now,
Okay.
Platoon,
Okay.
um,
Forrest Gump.
Forrest Gump. I could count it a war movie
Yeah.
in a sense, because he fights in the war pretty early. So then like the rest,
And it takes,
could be like
you know, a good
veteran.
chunk
But
of the
that's
movie.
crazy.
and-
If you ask me, like, think of a Vietnam movie,
Mhm.
I think of Forrest Gump.
Yeah,
yeah. That's the first
It's
one you
crazy.
go to.
That's crazy.
Yeah, if that's the one of the ones that your mind first goes to, then you gotta classify it
Yeah.
as
Did
Born
you know
on the
that
4th of July.
We Were
Born on the 4th
Soldiers.
of July, we
We Were
watched
Sol-
that in school.
We Were Soldiers is also up there for me. Like,
I like we Were Soldiers a lot too.
That's
I-
not Vietnam, though, is it?
Yeah,
is
it's
it?
the first battle of Vietnam.
yeah,
That American forces, like they
yeah,
they
they
were
show the French getting slaughtered.
It's been a long time.
yeah, the French had Vietnam, but it was called Indochina, I think,
Yeah,
and then they were losing it. So then the U.S. sent advisors. So they were America was kind of in the war for a long time, but then they didn't fight until that first battle.
Yeah.
His name's like Hal something. You remember his name?
yeah.
It doesn't matter. But yeah, that's a good one. I like that one a lot.
Harold Moore.
Is it Harold Moore?
Yeah,
I don't even know.
Fuck. But no, I like World War II. And World War II, it's done a lot. And sometimes it misses. Some movies miss. So, like,
Is it? Let me ask you this: does it seem like disrespectful to make a shitty movie about a real war?
So here's the thing: you can make it about a real war and use fictional characters and a fictional plot.
I understand
I'm okay with
that.
But like, if you're making a movie about
something that particularly happened. Like,
so for example, I was just about to bring up the newer movie Midway.
okay,
I do not care for that movie at all. I
Why?
don't, because and it's not even so much. Well, it is the movie. First of all, the acting is weird. Whoever wrote the script wrote it where they talk like how people think people in the 40s spoke. They're like, "Here, you see,"
I love it.
you know.
See, I'm gonna watch it.
It's
now.
not that bad, but like it's turned up a little bit, and I fucking hate it.
Yeah.
I hate the dialogue, and they say cheesy things like like war poster type phrases and stuff. And then the movie is shot with this like filter that makes it kind of like 300-esque. It's almost like
you're a
comic
big guy on
book-
filters. If it doesn't like match with what's going on, you don't like it.
The battle itself is good, I guess. It's just the dialogue kills me.
Hey, Johnson, we got to take out the turret gunner. See?
Yeah.
Like that?
Yeah.
That was pretty fucking
Yeah.
good.
It's just like, and like one guy's from like Brooklyn, so he has that stereotypical 1940s Brooklyn accent.
Yeah, I would do that one, but my mom told me last time I did it, it was real bad. So
But we have a buddy who thinks it's a really great movie. I'm sure people find it enjoyable. I personally do not find it enjoyable.
I mean, I like that old timey voice.
Yeah.
That's why I like It's a Wonderful Life. And
Yeah.
like, Jimmy Stewart.
But you got to think these guys are like people younger than us on like it's just dudes on a, they're not going to talk like that.
Yeah.
You know, they would talk just like how we are talking right now.
Probably worse. They're probably less educated.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Did you know that the Army just like expanded their recruitment aspects so heavy people can get into the Army?
Really?
Yeah. They lowered their IQ test score requirement. They lowered their weight requirement. Well, raised the weight requirement. Like, you know what I mean? And like the times to finish the optical course.
It's an obstacle course.
Obstacle course. Sorry.
If you can't say it, I don't think you can do it. Go ahead.
Hey, the IQ test went down. Sorry, but no, they raised the time that is allowable. So I was like, damn. Like,
Are you about to join the Army?
yo, if I was 10 years younger, maybe. Fuck.
I mean, you're not too old. You're under 30, right?
I'm turning.
You're under 30. You're not too old. You can do it. I had a buddy that joined it.
Well,
28.
fucking, what's his name? The sniper dude. He joined when he was like 26,
Yeah, he was
27.
like a fucking Navy SEAL, my brother.
He was a rodeo dude.
Hey, Shaman's got a pretty good kill to death ratio in Call of Duty. So
I'm glad you said in Call of Duty.
All right.
well, if you've I mean,
Hey, I have a 1-0 KD in real life.
really, you killed somebody?
No.
Kill someone? Shaman out?
Animals?
No,
What'd you kill?
Same, huh?
He killed a cat.
no,
Did you kill a cat?
not a cat.
See, look, there's
Not
something. I knew there was something.
A
That's why I said
bird,
it.
my dude, a
What?
bird.
Oh, he did kill a goose.
Oh,
I saw it.
with the golf ball.
Yes.
Yeah.
But that was the worst sound I've ever fucking heard. Like, pure agony, and then it just...
Traumatic. Well, since you brought up Chris Kyle, how do you feel about those clearly propaganda-esque movies like American Sniper or Lone Survivor?
See, I like Lone Survivor.
I love them both.
Yeah.
But it's clearly what it is.
Oh,
like
yeah,
the movie
it's one-sided.
It's like the movie version of a Toby Keith song.
Yes. Yes. But it's badass.
Yeah.
Red,
It is
white,
de-
and blue.
It's definitely one-sided aspect of it. So,
Yeah. And I get it. Like, I walked out of those theaters like, I'm about to be a fucking Army Ranger. Fuck
Yeah.
it. Easy peasy. It's nothing.
yeah, I like Lone Survivor. I think they did, the people who actually were in the fight, justice, because they showed, what they were all about, how the fight went down pretty much. And, it was like a brotherhood. They responded quick when they knew their guys were getting shot at and stuff like that. I think they did very well.
I think I might be wrong about what they depict in the movie in American Sniper, but when he's in the city for most of them, I think that's Fallujah. And if it is, I don't think they did a very good job portraying what that was like.
Do you know what daily life in Fallujah is like?
I have a better idea of it than what that movie shows,
Wow.
I think.
I have no idea.
It was like a big battle. It was a full city, and they gave the warning that said, you have however long to leave the city. After this point, we will assume you're hostile and we will kill you. So then they had to go through the whole city and clear it room by room. Like literally the whole city had to be cleared room by room. And it was like super bloody and not good. So it showed them kind of doing that, but it was like way worse. It was not a good time.
I don't remember the name of it, so this is probably not even worth bringing up. But it's like, I guess it's a documentary. It's really just footage of a guy, and it's called like 11 Days from My Window or something. It's in Aleppo, I believe. I'm gonna try and find it. And it's this guy filming out his window, and like the resistance people bringing up and setting up barricades, and
Yeah.
then there's a fight, and then they tear it down, and then the other guys come. It's insane.
It's crazy that that's just happening. Like,
I don't remember the name of it, so... Oh, it's called 9 Days from My Window in Aleppo.
Yeah.
that's crazy.
Yeah, from Journeyman Pictures. It's got 12 million views 6 years ago. but it's pretty insane to see how something really plays out. Like, they're not organized.
Right.
Like, it's
It's
just,
not like the movies.
it's really just like in this alley, like that he's filming. It's like 8 guys. Like, it's nothing. It's like a group of guys.
Yeah.
And they like build a bear. It's like, and it's crazy. And it was probably a whole, I don't know. You just have to watch it. But yeah, in a movie, you think it's some like elaborate.
Right. There's always
thing.
that hero.
It's not,
Yeah.
man. It's just like 4 guys.
Random dudes that are just closing their eyes, pulling the trigger.
Yeah. They got sandbags and set them up and are gonna defend their block type shit. Like, it's crazy.
I can't imagine. But I like all those. I like keep getting back to World War II. Like, even the shows like Band of Brothers and the new one they're making, I don't have no idea when it's coming out. But it's about a B-17 crew or a B something crew. And
I prefer the B-42. Is that a thing?
nope.
Damn.
Um,
B-42 sounds like a thing.
It sounds real. If
There's
he
a
wouldn't have said anything, I'd have thought it was real.
B-52. God
B-21.
damn it, I knew it.
Yeah, if he hadn't said it, I'd
B-52.
have gone along with it.
B-52. Shit.
I think I don't know.
Yeah, I did like Band of Brothers. I think they could have made it longer,
I
but
didn't made it longer, isn't it?
it's only like 12 episodes, isn't it?
It's 8 episodes.
8 episodes, yeah.
I think.
Yeah, but I kind of like
Like, they jumped, like, major, like... I mean, I guess it was only following that one,
Yeah, easy company.
group, yeah. And it's like... I mean, they only did certain battles, obviously, but they didn't do the whole fucking war, so I get it.
Well, that's why the Pacific is a little different, because the Pacific follows 3 or 4 different individuals, not companies. So you see different parts of the war in the Pacific.
it was specifically that company.
Oh God!
I had to. I couldn't help.
If you were in a battle and you got surrounded, would you surrender?
Yeah.
Is there any chance that we winning?
No.
Okay, then probably. No, if there's a, like a 70-30 chance, I'm still fighting.
I would.
If there's
Look.
nothing I could do to win this, then yeah.
6 months, I would be a general on their side.
Remember not to trust him.
To survive, you gotta do it, man. There's no comeback. No respawn, bro. It's a wrap.
There's a new movie I think it's on Netflix called Operation Mincemeat. Do you know what that is?
Sounds gross.
It's kind of gross, actually. So, I haven't seen the movie, but I'm pretty sure it's about... You know how they landed on D-Day in Normandy?
Mm-hmm.
So they wanted the Nazis to think they were landing in Italy, I think.
Yeah.
So they found this guy who had just died in one of the London morgues, and he died from drunkenness or something. They put a letter in his pocket and put him in a suit and pretended he was like a diplomat, and that a submarine washed him ashore on Italy. So the Nazis found his body, and his letter had plans for the attack. So then Hitler diverted his forces from France down to Italy. And
Silly goose.
And then, they came in on France. So that dead guy who has
How
2 names.
dumb can you be?
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
But it's
A body
cool 'cause
wash so sure with plants in
Yeah.
a plastic bag in his pocket. Like,
they had to do it really fast to pretend that he had just fallen off a boat with decomposition and stuff. So I had to go really fast.
Hitler was all coked up. He didn't care.
Yeah.
A letter.
It's something I actually just learned at the end of World War One. A psychologist was reviewing Hitler as a young Hitler, and he said he was brilliant, but he said the only thing that rivaled his brilliance was his hatred for people, and he said he should never be in charge of anyone.
Whoa.
And I'm like, he was kind of right on the money.
I feel like people who want to be in charge shouldn't be in charge.
Yeah, exactly.
We should get the smartest, most qualified people to be who could be president, and then give them psychological exams and see who wants to be president the least, and make that person the president.
Here's my thing with voting.
We got a little.
Well, I think like with president, it should be like Masked Singer style.
Yeah.
You don't know what the person looks like. You don't know what political party they're in.
Yeah.
You don't
I
know
agree with that.
You
They're like
just
the
know
Lorax.
You know their policies. You just look at
Policies, yep.
policies, and then you pick the best policies or the one you agree with the most policies.
Yep.
And then they're like, "Oh,
It's Justin Bieber.
Yeah. Because
Oh, he's Canadian. He can't be president.
You're right.
I'm sorry. I'm sorry for making
Dolly
him
Parton could be president.
Yeah.
But you have, you know?
You're not basing it off of
Right, like,
I'm a
Democrat, I'm going to vote
ideas.
Democrat.
Yeah.
Like, no, you picked
Yeah. A lot.
John Stamos.
Most people pick for their party, and like, should that be it? No. Like, you should pick whoever is best qualified, who has the best ideas.
And think about the ratings for the reveal. Like, they could come out in a fancy costume, like dressed as Uncle Sam with the Uncle Sam mask on, and then they'll rip it off, and it's like,
Kanye West.
yeah, well,
I would be like, fuck.
It would end up being like Leo.
DiCaprio.
Yeah.
Why'd you just say Leo?
Because you know who I'm talking about?
Yeah, all right.
What
did.
celebrity would you actually pick if you had to pick a celebrity?
Neil deGrasse Tyson, maybe?
No, he's. I don't think I think he's touchy.
Okay.
Like, I think he's abused women before. We can't condone that.
I can't confirm that. So
Yeah, I
I'm
don't
not here
know.
to-
I
So
don't know. Someone told me that.
Well, until I get the facts, I'm not going to make those accusations on Mr. deGrasse Tyson.
You're right. You're right.
Uh,
Paul Rudd.
he's innocent until
Paul
proven.
Rudd?
I mean, it wouldn't be the worst choice.
We'd be friends with all the other countries.
He is a nice guy. He's very
That's what-
likable.
That's what I'm saying.
Like, I could see him being like, come on, guys.
Why fight?
Let's not have a world war.
Look at us. I don't know what other celebrity.
See, I used to think Will Smith, but not anymore.
John Cena.
John
He
Cena's
does a
not
lot
bad.
for people.
That's not bad.
I mean,
But everybody would think we didn't have a president.
Shut up. John Cena.
That's one of the funniest prank calls shit I've ever seen or heard in my life. I need to listen to that. It's been like 6 months. Shaper can't breathe.
he took me by surprise with that.
Who else?
I was just going for the fact that, he was in the military. Everybody likes him.
John Cena over The Rock?
Yeah.
Probably.
Yeah. Yeah. I don't know. It's tough.
Amy Poehler?
I don't.
Just because she played Leslie Knope, that's who I think of. I don't know enough intelligent people by name.
Jeff Bezos.
No.
No way. No Elon.
I was about to say no Elon.
There's got to be somebody out there. Some scientist that we don't know.
Mr.
about.
Beast.
For president?
Yeah.
Man.
No,
I wish he could give me so much money.
no influencers.
If you want to reach out, support us.
Mr.
Yeah.
Beast.
Tag him. Everybody drop a tag. Support the show. We'll be coming in 3D.
Have you seen The Outpost?
Yes, it's actually a very good
No.
movie. It's on
It's a
Netflix.
good
Well,
movie.
isn't it a Netflix original?
I think so.
Yeah. It's actually very good. I was surprised when I watched it.
Why? Why would it be bad? You go into movies expecting them to be bad?
No, it's a Netflix original about a war movie. Like
It kind of seemed like it might have been bad.
Really?
Yeah.
didn't have like the best act. There was like no famous actors except
Orlando Bloom was in it
was
for like 15 minutes.
yeah.
Unless it's
spoiler.
like certain actors, I almost prefer them to be no-name actors.
Yeah.
It makes it more believable for me. Like, you're not a soldier, you're Batman. You know what I mean? Like, takes me out of it.
That third commander, bro, I was pissed at him. I was like, bro, like what the fuck you doing? Like,
Bitches.
No spoilers, shame.
What would you like to do if you were in the army?
I'd be a driver.
Of what?
my cousin was one.
Probably like cargo trucks or like something like that.
Okay.
Or like maybe like a gunner, like you know what I mean, like a Humvee with a gunner,
Uh-huh.
like a troop.
Yep.
What am I thinking of?
I think.
Troop transport.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I think I'd be good. I'm a pretty good driver. Are you surprised I had an answer ready? To
I
go?
respect that.
Yeah.
Shaman, you have an answer? We're locked and loaded?
I don't know. I'm not as ready as Corey.
I've thought about this before. I think I'd be good at it.
Yeah, I don't.
Attention
I'd
to
very much
detail
like
on the
to
road.
be
Maybe
a door gunner. I want to be a door gunner. on
Could
a
be my
helicopter.
door gunner.
Predator
Oh,
driver.
on a helicopter.
Yeah.
On a helicopter.
I could see you doing that.
Yeah,
A what?
Predator driver.
Pilot.
Oh yeah.
Like a drone pilot.
Yeah. Drone pilot.
You
Yeah.
would pick drone.
Oh, you ain't gotta do shit. You just
No.
sit in a chair, fucking 90 miles away.
there's a Neil Brennan's new stand-up, his Blocks special. I watched it on the plane to Mexico. But anyway, he has a thing about people who want to like
But
overthrow the government.
I just saw this.
Yeah, and he's like, yeah, once a year they can come and we'll have a war. And he's like, you can line up and it'll be whoever wants to bring all their guns from their house, and then it'll be two guys from the U.S. military with a drone. And he's like, another guy gets up and walks away, and he's like,
It's like, are we really doing this?
yeah, he's like, oh, yeah,
All I
they're
have to
coming.
do is
They're
press this
coming.
button.
Yeah, he presses the button and kills everybody. It's like, oh,
They
next
even got in a circle for
Yeah.
me. Like,
yeah. That's like idiots. Drones, man. Can't.
No, you've seen those guys. They have the cool masks where they're like painted.
Mhm.
It'd be so sick.
Yeah.
It'd be cool. I don't know. It's never gonna happen.
You're
so-
talking helicopter.
Yeah. Like hanging out the side of a helicopter. Terrified of heights, but I think I'd definitely do
bro,
that.
like, I was just about
Yeah, I
to
know,
say
I
that, bro.
know. I get better. at it.
He'd get in the helicopter soon as it starts taking
You should
off.
go skydiving.
I would go skydiving over bungee jumping.
Probably too. Yeah.
It'd probably do both. Like I'd be
But
terrified.
I'm
if I got
terrified
up
of the
there.
ocean. I go snorkeling and go on boat rides.
Right.
So
Yeah, but
I think skydiving for me, and I might even say, I've said it before. I don't know if it's been on the show or not, but like I like that it's absolute. So like,
if you fail, you fail.
if you fail, you're dead. if you don't, you're alive for the most part.
Yeah, but like bungee jumping, you can succeed and still get fucked up.
Yeah, it just scares me. My body's not that elastic.
I feel like that would like I have back problems. I feel like that would help my back. Like just,
I do. I really want to be hung upside down.
Would you get one of them table things?
Yes, I would.
I wouldn't because I'd be afraid like I flip over and I
Same,
wouldn't be
you-
able to
you
get back
live
over.
alone.
Yeah, but that's why you just need like Alexa or Google or whatever,
That's true.
and then you
Good
can call people with that.
Yeah.
That's true. Good thinking.
You don't think about that?
I didn't think about that because I'm like, I live alone, bro. If I get stuck upside down, bro, it's over.
And if it's linked to your phone, it can call anybody in your phone. If
Yeah,
not, it'll call 911.
yeah. I didn't even think of that. Like, yo, call Alex.
And don't-
I'm naked on the bathroom floor. What if Shaven called you and he had one of those, but he was hung upside down naked and you had to come let him out? That'd be, would you?
But I
What-
would not call Alex. Though.
Who would you call?
I?
That's what I mean. All right,
Be
you're hung
honest,
upside-
Alex would probably be like, I don't know.
I'm
like-
probably your best bet.
Yeah.
Yeah, for sure. Don't call me. I'll help you, but I'm going to laugh. 911.
Hey,
You want someone to kick your door down?
hey, they don't know me.
They do now.
Yeah.
It's a very personal.
We don't
thing.
live in that big of a city. The body cam footage gets out.
Well, they send the EMT.
They'll send probably whoever's closest. Who would you call? Not your wife. That's great.
I guess probably Shane. I was thinking probably Shane.
Yeah, to be honest,
probably
he's probably my best bet. Like,
That's nice.
Or do you want to?
I would help you guys.
yeah, but
Who wants to do it more?
I might take
You
a
or
picture
you?
though.
Huh?
I might take a
All
picture.
right, you're out.
click. Then it helps.
But I'm trying to think who else. Yeah, I'd probably call one of you guys, I guess.
Imagine if you're stuck upside down long enough and you have to piss, and you're naked.
Well, if you're thirsty.
That's terrible.
Gross.
Icky.
You got way off topic.
Yes, we did.
All right, well, that's probably enough of war movies.
Yeah.
What did you watch? Shaman.
So I finished Tulsa King
Oh yeah.
with Sylvester Stallone.
It's on Paramount.
I don't
Yeah.
know.
It's kind of like what's the movie show Yellowstone, but like mobster kind of.
Okay.
He moved to Oklahoma because he just gets out of prison. The family tells him, "Oh, go to Oklahoma. We're starting up business there." And he goes out and he's shit there, so he like takes over this weed shop, pretty much, and then stuff starts to happen.
Oh yeah, you told us the whole
Yeah.
first episode. Yeah.
Yeah, but I mean, is it a great show? No. Is it a decent show? Yeah.
There's other things to watch. Don't
Yeah.
waste your time.
You need to watch 1883 and then 1923.
Okay. I start
a lot of
1883. That's the one with
Tim McGraw, Faith Hill.
yeah.
Are they married?
Yes.
Yeah, I
And
saw
they're in the
that.
show together?
And they're-
I don't think I like that.
they're
They played
going
husband and wife.
cross country with a group of like
Germans.
Germans. Yeah.
Yeah.
I started watching that a while back. Haven't finished it.
It's good.
Does that help the dynamic, you think, on
It-
screen?
I feel
Yeah, you get that like
better connection.
better. You feel that. Especially their characters, because
I'll be a judge.
They're like both alphas, so you need that dynamic, you know. But yeah, it's good. That we've been watching 1923, and whenever it's over, Tulsa King is like the suggested.
Next thing.
Yeah, I haven't watched it yet though.
I mean, I give it a try. A watch.
Yeah,
I mean, it wasn't bad. It was.
There's a lot out there. You don't seem that enthused about it. Probably pass.
I watched. I haven't finished it yet because it's long as shit. Avatar. Never seen it.
The first
Really?
one?
Yes.
I've never seen it either.
Love the movie.
But there's a new one.
We were gonna see the new one, so we wanted to watch the first one
Yeah.
first.
Nah, it's not for you. Is it because maybe you need to see it in a theater or that?
I think a theater would have extremely helped it.
Watching it
And-
in 3D was so good.
And I was watching it not under the impression that it was made in 2009, I think. So like,
it's not as mind blowing to you as it would have
Right.
been in 2009.
right,
Correct.
correct.
See, but like
I feel like the plot's very.
if it's not
predictable.
good unless it's in 3D, it's like it's not a good movie. Like I don't want to go.
No,
to
it's still a
Disney
good
World.
movie. I still rewatch it. And a lot of people still say it's a good movie.
Yeah, I'm not denying it's a great movie. I
Just
just
not your
don't-
cup of tea.
And I like that kind of stuff. Like it has military stuff in it and stuff. It's just
I need to get through it, and I need to get through the rest of my Star Wars.
yeah. And
Working on it, and fucking Lord of the Rings.
Yeah. Well, no, I was actually something I just learned out about Star Wars. Did you know why it's called Order 66?
no. Do you know what Order 66 is?
No.
Okay.
I've watched all the movies once.
Okay. Order 66 is when.
Did you see episode 3? Well, it's kind of a big thing if he doesn't know it yet.
Yeah.
No, I haven't seen episode 3.
Okay, then I won't say it.
I've seen 4, 5, 6, 1, and half of 2.
It's the third one.
All right. Let's.
Okay, I'll hold on.
Save that fact.
Yeah, we'll come back to it.
Yeah.
We'll have Jay on, Joseph, and do Star Wars again.
Star Wars. What'd you watch?
I watched. Why'd I say it like that? I watched She Said on Netflix.
She said.
It is the Harvey Weinstein story
Oh, yeah.
about the journalists who take down Harvey Weinstein. It is kind of crazy.
Pretty
And-
fucked up, right?
Yeah, it's pretty fucked up. It's kind of inspiring too, and people stand up for themselves, and but it's crazy how much goes on, and if it's all true, which I think it is. I mean, he's in prison, so. But it's a pretty well done representation of what happens. I think I would watch it just for the historical
Does it have celebrities
context.
in it?
It has people playing celebrities, I believe.
I got you.
Yeah, and they use celebrities' names, like, and the guy playing Harvey Weinstein's always like, "Did you talk to Gwyneth Paltrow?" Well, however Harvey Weinstein sounds or whatever.
Oh shit.
But like, so they use real names and stuff. But, yeah, his stories are crazy. They have like real audio tapes and stuff in it, and like, it's kind of gross.
Yucky.
Yeah, but I think it needs to be seen. So check it out.
Hell yeah.
She Said. And that's all I got. Anybody else got anything?
I have nothing.
Follow us on the various social medias, and until next time.
Stay safe.